Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for the collective. Now, this is for the Easter weekend, and happy Easter to you all, of course. And let's see what's coming in for you this Easter weekend. Well, I think it's next week actually, and I try to do them a little bit ahead of time. Wow. Somebody's very happy in the situation they're having. There may even be a celebration here. Oh, maybe this is a third party instead. However, it might just be a fight from a celebration, you know, mixing things, company, alcohol, that kind of thing can have those kind of things going down. Looks like maybe somebody walked home from that. Maybe somebody got jealous of someone at the party. It looks like whatever this happy celebration is, it could have been a wedding or there's going to be somebody I'm getting it might be for this dinner, Easter dinner, that somebody's going to say they're going to get married or they're in a long-term commitment, or it's my girlfriend or my boyfriend, that kind of thing. So it does look like there's a lot of happiness and attraction here. Taking that leap of faith, going towards that happiness with a lot of confidence in this. So even though maybe somebody walked away due to jealousy, there's boundaries here. It seems like a nightmare for some or someone. Yeah, they're worried here that they're going to be left out in the cold. Now, this could be you, this could be your person, or whoever this long-term commitment is for. Could be anybody in your family, really, because if this is a family celebration or who you deem as family, it doesn't have to be blood, of course. You could be finding your tribe here, or this is just a celebration in general. Maybe somebody got jealous over something or someone at the party. Yeah, somebody maybe walks home early from the party, or I feel like there's a little bit of a tiff here, but that doesn't mean that it's completely over. However, somebody's kind of concerned about this. So what do we have here? What is the concern about here? Maybe this has happened a few too many times. Hmm. Well, somebody definitely is looking, wow, and seeing an empress showing up just offshore there. Ships are coming in with that Three of Wands. Now, I mean, there's been maybe some mixed loyalties here or troubles that are ending here, but there has been disappointments that maybe this Empress has faced. However, definitely inspiring a lot of people. Looks like there's some type of excitement here. Maybe somebody's broken off a long-term commitment because of a third party, but there is a somebody here that may want to or has the confidence to want to take that leap of faith that you're going to make them happy or they're going to be happy with you if you are the Empress. Hmm, interesting, because it looks like somebody's crossed some boundaries. Somebody's really upset about all this and is leaving maybe somebody behind. Somebody's seeing a future with you, seeing something here. There's enthusiasm and excitement and that adrenaline rush. Oh, okay. So the Empress may have money of her own, or this could be somebody that has that financial, what, how do I want to put that? Success, financial success, material success, that stability, that comfort of living on maybe a higher paycheck or higher lifestyle. Hi, kitty. Ooh. This might be somebody from the past that may be wanting to come back around. Oh, somebody that had a divine union with you at one point, or maybe thought you were going to be theirs forever. Oh, this might be somebody being guided in. Let's see. Somebody is definitely hanging on to your energy and wants to build with you once again. Now, these are looking at certain memories of the past. Still hanging on to some energy here. Somebody definitely from your past is seeing you differently. You may have just broken up with somebody or will be in this Easter weekend. For some of you, I'm getting there is going to be where you meet your soulmates this year. Wow, looks like somebody's just wanting to be happy when it comes to a union. Or maybe you were maybe engaged before, or maybe lived together at one point with this person from the past, but it might be over now. These might be some memories you've been looking at. May have been a high school sweetheart, or they still see you as a very sweet, loving, kind person. They may even feel like their wheel is turning in your favor, or maybe this is you. Aha. There might be other people interested in this sweetheart. That want to leave a legacy for their family or this family union, or I almost feel like maybe this sweetheart has a legacy through her family, this empress. Could be reversed. It could be whoever's coming in for you, empress, that may have their own legacy that they have or they're building themselves here. Yeah, working on their own finances here. Kind of at peace. May even feel at peace when you're around them or feel good when you're there. And they may even be single or they have heard that you are. So let's just see what this is. Okay, so yeah, you might be sad right now, Empress. This person's still gonna come forward. There they are there, the King of Pentacles. They may have seen you as their counterpart as a pentacle. They may even be an earth sign, or maybe you are. Let's see. Yeah, they want to fight for this. They're going to come in quite swiftly and assertive and seizing that moment. Now, there's a change. They're taking action to change something here when it comes to you. They are wanting to put down all the burdens and get rid of any deadlines or obligations they may already have. Whatever burdens they have. It's kind of like success at a price, but letting that all go. Yeah, dropping that to transform this. And they want to transform this relationship. They may have transformed themselves as well. With the death card there, this is maybe settling for someone less than wanting that change, ending something out, letting go of whoever it was, only to come back around for you to rebirth and transform whatever this is that you had at one point to regenerate this new maybe relationship on a different level. Yeah. Let's see what else is going on here. Is this your soulmate? Is this your soulmate? You may need time alone. So, when this person comes back, you may deny to have anything with this person. They may want to fight that fact or argue that fact. But I feel like with this, they want to transform this. Now, they may give you time or, yeah, you might be trying to rebuild your own life here. And they're going to be sympathetic. They're going to tell you they are emotionally available now. Maybe they are working on their own craft here, maybe done some work on themselves. They maybe want to repair this loving union. I mean, you did show up as the counterpart here as well. Um, let's just see here. Will this work out? Is this your soulmate? Wow, marriage. Now, maybe you are newly spiritual. Maybe they are getting into spirituality. This may be somebody you were married to at one point, perhaps. Maybe you've divorced since then, or there's a legal separation. But there was some shady ass behavior. Somebody got caught right in the act of doing something that broke your heart or you broke theirs. So, however that shows up for you, it may have caused a reason to divorce this person. Yeah, you may have made a decision back then that was a painful decision to make. It was one of those painful choices. Maybe you didn't see the truth at first. And yeah, when it came to this love, you had some overpowering love or overflowing love for this person. Now you're on your own. You're making your own way, forging ahead with just the one wand. This is that individual success. Do I stay? Do I go? You were dissatisfied. There may have been other people in this union with this past person. There's a lot of attraction, however, maybe even confidence and a vision of what their life looks like, they still want to come in and romance you. I feel like, there might be more than one person here. There might be a few people here. Unless your person's showing up as the emperor, I guess we'll have to see here. Oh, all right. So they're kind of on the fence, maybe about certain options, or maybe you are on the fence with a few options of your own. There was, I believe, back underneath this, there was a competition. Now, there are people that maybe are wanting to compete for you. This person wants to put you as a priority. They want to make time for you. They may have a lot of things going on, but they wanting to have some type of multitasking situation where they can fit you into all of that for this romance. Let's see here. You have a couple people here I'm getting. Yeah, you're going to be talking to a few different ones here. You've manifested one of these people to come in. Now, you're going to do what's right for you. With the Justice card, I feel making that choice the right choice for you, and it's got to be what you feel is right. This is being honest with yourself, um, to have that balance. Yeah, being honest with self and cutting out the rest of the people that come in. Now, maybe this is another person coming in that works for the justice system. Let's just see. Oh, we do have your emperor here. So this might be somebody that's really gifted with the gift of gab. They might be very attractive. They could be have their own money. And we also saw the king of cups, being that emotionally available. So it looks like the emperor and the empress are here. To become the emperor, you have to be all four kings, and to be the empress, you have to become all queens, all of the different suits, right? So, well, this person definitely knows what they want. They're taking the bold action, following their passion. They're seeing this as an adventure coming in fairly quick here. Hmm. You may have a different perspective, or maybe they have a different perspective of you when it comes to this partnership. Now, is this a business deal? Possibly, but if you've manifested this, this might be an opportunity for abundance, or this could be a career that you have that you've manifested. This could be a manifestation of somebody that already has money, and there's definitely a connection here. This partnership, this mutual attraction and closeness, close bond. I mean, when it comes to love, maybe you have a different outlook, especially if you were married at one point and it went south. Now, is this your emperor that you were married to? Not necessarily. Like I said, there could be a couple different people here. Well, you're matching up with all the counterparts here, or it looks like you are. So, does it mean that you're showing different sides of yourself just like they are? Possibly. But you're going to have the hard truth here. And I feel like when it comes to this love, there's a truth that's going to show. Now, I feel like if you don't tell the truth or they don't tell the truth to you, you might be like, come forward, let's talk about this. And a storm's brewing here if you don't want to be on the wrong side of the Queen of Swords, especially with that sword there. All right, may cut you right out of their life. Let's see what is going on with this love union. Is this the Emperor and the Empress? Or do we have other people here? Yeah, there is a passionate new beginning, so. And you will use your intuition when it comes time to choose. Yeah, there's some loving words that are being spoken here. Mm. Now, this may be, the loving words may trigger you to remember something here. Maybe somebody gaslit you before, maybe words just don't do it for you anymore. Yeah, you might even be looking at leaving whoever has betrayed you in the past and leaving those people behind. You may not be looking to go back to anybody from your past, and if there are more than one person here from your past, you may not be interested in that at all. You're investing in somebody here that is worthy of your energy and your mind, body, soul, and heart. Yeah, somebody that's going to team up with you. It's got to be a team dynamic, equal forces. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours type of dynamic. There may have been arguments here, but I feel like if you're able to argue with this person, you are able to be who you really are without worry here that this person doesn't know who you are. Do you know what I'm saying? You may need to have more patience here, and I'm getting maybe just learn to stop and just take a breath and just take that breath, take your time into what you might want to say instead of reacting because somebody says something. Instead of reacting, just take a breath. And that may give you the time you need to kind of think about what your response may be. Now, with that temperance as well, I mean, this could be a life purpose, but you are in the flow of things. You're day by day, you're at harmony, you have peace. However, this person might be disrupting all of that. They might be coming back to argue about teaming up with you, about investing in you. You may have walked away from this person more than once. Maybe it's one of those on and off again type of relationship. And what I'm getting with this is that it may be harming your own growth with that type of connection. Hmm. Looks like you're going to have a win on something, though. I feel like you're going to pick the winner, or somebody wants to win against everyone else that may come in for you. Now, this may be somebody that's taking an awfully long time to get here. Let's just see what this is. Yeah, they're following and facing their own passion, and it may have taken a while to see that side of themselves and accept that. I mean, some of it may have been negative for this person. They're maybe seeing the negative side of themselves, that shadow side with the devil there. All right, yeah, dissatisfied in maybe some of rejecting a cup that spirit has come in and brought in for you or them. They may be pouting now about this, or maybe showing some contempt against you or some other people here. Let's see. Okay, well, it looks like this is a conversation, but it may be about that you're going back to school or your goals that you're having, what you're being diligent on, and this financial curiosity that you might be building for yourself. Let's see here. All right. Okay. Does show that there is a wounding here, whether it's you or this person coming in for you. Yeah, there is some truth about this wounding, and you may be just, that it's fresh and that you're still seeing some negative sides of things, or that, that there's some things you've had to face of your own. Mm. This is going to be a sudden truth that may show up for you. You may not be expecting this at all. It may change everything in your world at this point. Yeah, things are going to change. There's that changing events that are coming up here. It's closure from a lesson that you've awakened to, accepted this fate. Yeah, there may even be some uncertainty. Now, this is maybe this knowing there was some type of truth that was needing to be uncovered, but perhaps you still didn't know the half of it, or maybe you're just getting the full story now. Okay, yeah, this is a suitor coming in at the last minute. Um, this might have been the person you've been waiting for to come in. It's almost like with that chariot, this may have been somebody that was a suitor that really had self-control when it came to things, or has self-control. Yeah, they kind of tamed the beast already. So they're gonna have somebody with an equal give and take type of dynamic. Let's just see what type of love is coming in for you. And now you're going to have to choose. I feel like it's not really telling me one way or another who it is, just that there may be several people you may have to choose from. And I feel like just don't forget to know or remember that there is somebody that's going to drag their feet to get there. All right. Physical touch. Somebody here within all of these now, if it's just your emperor and they're just showing all the other different sides of themselves, or it could be somebody from your past that is an emperor or thought you would always end up with. Now, I feel like you've walked away from the past though, so there are other people showing up here that may be new to you. There may be people from your past that are coming back around that maybe didn't have a romantic connection with you, but always wanted one. Yeah, third party. So I do feel like some may even just be there for the physical part of it. They may have somebody at home that they are with, but if they can get you in bed, then maybe it's worth trying, hmm. Yeah, they're gonna just see if they can't get that natural evolution to come quickly. And I want to say, even if they took their time and after what they want from you, you're still a third party to some other connection. There is a psychic connection that you may have here with one of these, somebody that you're physically connected to, somebody that you could see having that physical touch with and falling in love with this person. They may support you or try to help you out in some way, shape, or form. This may be a twin flame union, so there might be some really powerful energy between the two of you. Maybe there always has been, but this person's involved with someone else here. So, yes, you may friend zone this person. You may be picking up on that there is somebody else here in this third party. You may be having this person giving friendly support. Maybe you feel this really amazing connection with this person. Now, are they coming forward knowing that you're single now and they're going to try for you and still have somebody at home? Possibly. Now, did they come across you unknowingly and the two of you really hit it off? They know you're their person, and now they have a dilemma of having to choose between you and the person at home? Possibly. So, depending on how you meet this person and if they are already in a connection with somebody else, and they may be so drawn to you that they can't help but engage talking to you, engage in this energy exchange, if you will. Yeah, this person doesn't mind jumping into the unknown about this. They may even give you a gift, or maybe ask to communicate with you or try to find out a bit more about you. Maybe even wanting to go on a holiday, or maybe you are going somewhere on a holiday coming up, or coming in from somewhere else as a holiday to meet up with your family for Easter. Maybe you are from a different destination coming home for the Easter holidays. So it looks like there's something going on here. Yeah, they definitely want more time with you. They want to spend some quality time getting to know you a bit better. They really like your energy. They may even see that lasting love, that the one type of energy. Yeah, look at that. They can be themselves, and there's some honest communication here that maybe they haven't had with anyone else. This is kind of this energy that goes forward. uh, okay, but there is some things that are hidden from you, which is that third party. However, you might be picking up on that with that psychic connection. Let's see. You are worthy regardless of whether this person tells you the truth or not. You don't need this person to validate who you are. You already know who you are and what you bring to the table. All right. So maybe this person is even married. So, or you may see marriage as part of this person. You might be unsure if they are somebody you would be willing to marry, or maybe you don't want to be married at all. That might be what's hidden here. But there is going to be some honest communication. So perhaps they are going to tell you about this third party, that they are with somebody. They are not single, but they wish they were. When it comes to you, like there's this connection, but there's some uncertainty here. So they may not voice this to you, but they definitely see you as marriage material. And when I say that, I just mean that long term relationship, that person they could see forever with. All right. Freedom. So they may be seriously looking at becoming single here, from this third party. Now, you may have given them something, or they may have given you something as a memento, that you're hanging on to, or they are hanging on to, and they have this in their possession that reminds them of you. Not like they can get you off their mind, anyways. Yeah, that burning desire that might be there for you. All right, forever young. So definitely have this playfulness to you, and this person feels that playfulness, or they are playful with you. Definitely real feelings. And this isn't just for the faint at heart. This is definitely hopefulness about having this relationship with you. They may really want to help you out or do things with you or for you to ease some of that burden off of you, I feel. They definitely could see being best friends. They could see that developing into more, or wanting to be really good friends, where that may end up becoming more. So let's just see here. Ooh, I gotta grab my other cards. Hang on a sec. Okay. I got my letters, cards here, and I wanted to do what their actions may be that may come from this. Now, they want to have this best friend vibe with you. They definitely want to be free of this other person. However, if they are already married, that may take some time. And I mean, they may even go home and break it off with this other person they were with before they met you. All right, let's see. Ah, wonders of the universe. This was definitely guided to come together. There's a union here. Now, things may have been already on the rocks for this person and that third part, or the person they were with, making you the third party. So I feel like with this is things may have already been on the rocks and were meant to end. And you showed up. Yeah, being very diligent about this. I feel like with this is, I'm just going to move those down. Yeah, you can still see it. Okay. Being very diligent about the course that you're meant to um, follow or go down to see or meet this person. So, yeah, they might be a part of your community. You may not have realized they may be at home visiting their family. They may not live in the same area, and they may even belong to a community close to you where you originally live. Now, there's a gateway, and it's pretty simple. Spirit saying to walk through this gate or have them walk through this gate. There is definitely blessings coming in from this. Yeah, it's funny because it's not really that complicated at all in the terms of your mind and this person's. It's simple. Break it off, let's get together. Essentially, that is what is on the mind of this person, and it looks like yours. There is a transformation that's going to happen, a leveling up. There may be some chaos that becomes of this, but it's not your chaos. It is whoever this person is and whoever they are with. It looks like they're going to focus on healing something out here. They're transforming though, and healing the chaos that they brought to this person or whatever is left in their wake after they leave. They're focusing not really so much on the healing the chaos. What are they focusing on then? Ah, trust. Okay. They're trusting their own heart of hearts, is what I'm getting, taking it day by day. And they're feeling pretty relaxed about this. They're not stressed out at all when it comes to letting this other person go. It's like they know this is what they were meant to do. They're following their heart. Yeah, freedom. There it is right there. They want this new beginning with you. And it looks like whatever was before with this couple, before you came along, there was a lot going on. There was a transformation in the mix of walking away from this person to begin with. So they're definitely doing that now. And they are being enlightened. This may be spiritually enlightened or just seeing what they're meant to see here. Yeah, about going forward and who they're maybe supposed to go with. Yeah, there's the illuminations again here. With this is really lighting the way, is what I'm getting. To really showing them where they have to go. There's miracles upon miracles here when they go forward. They may feel like, yes, there's the love. So much love here. I really love this because they may never thought that they would find this type of connection before. And it's that love at first sight, that love that everybody wants. Yeah, this is definitely miracles upon miracles and blessings upon blessings that this person has in store for them. And it could be for you with this love coming in. Look at that. You're seeing this as such an adventure with a best friend dynamic. You're going to do this together as a team. And I feel like this is that equal give and take, that equal respect for one another. I do like this for you. So, coming up for somebody here, this Easter weekend coming up soon is definitely going to change a lot of things for certain individuals that end up coming together or meeting their soulmate. Let's see what your soulmate's letters may be in their name, first, middle, or last. They may have an A. You're seeing a truth, or they are seeing a truth that they may never have realized, and they may even had a dream that they were going to meet you, or manifesting this may have been a dream of theirs to find this type of love. And yours. Okay, we have B, believe, accept what is, trust your gut, and change your mind. So you can always change your mind about people. Just because you're with somebody does not mean you're there and stuck. There's always a back door. All right, youth. This person may feel very useful around you, having fun with you, feeling free of just that childlike awe of the world. Again, feeling like a schoolgirl or a schoolboy. So there's fresh ideas, feeling young and interesting enough. Just may even have children that are youth, or maybe you do. Maybe you don't have children yet, but you feel like a young person in love. Wow, there's a venture in here. It's a process, go on the journey and make the move. So your person's definitely going to make the moves on you. Despite that they may be in a relationship, they may not have set out to hurt anybody, but they came across you and it was guided to do this. This was fated to happen this way. There is an opportunity here and they are ready to take that chance. Are you open to this possibility? Let's just see here. And grateful. Count your blessings, having abundance, use your gifts or your abilities. And there are blessings upon blessings and miracles upon miracles coming in for this. So thanks, Spirit, for all the good things that are coming your way. This person may have an A, B, Y, V, O, G. May even be part of their zip code, I'm getting. I don't know why I got that. Maybe because VOG, that's part of mine. I don't know. It's not funny. Interesting. Maybe their name is Abby. Um, that's funny. All right, so maybe it's a license plate I'm getting. I don't know. There's something to do with some of these letters. It might be pretty funny that when you meet them and you go out for a date, you might see their license plate number and go, "Oh my God," and think of this reading or something along those lines. All right, learning. So doing research, communicating well. So this is great. Inside information. So you might even get some of those gifts of being able to understand them. This is that because it is a twin flame and there is a psychic connection, which didn't surprise me. The twin flame came out after the psychic connection showed up. It kind of tells me that you may be able to learn this person quite easily due to that fact. Now, maybe they don't realize there is a psychic connection that they hold with you, but you certainly will. You're going to learn that real quick. You're going to communicate well based on the inside information that you have of this person that they may not realize you have. You may see them or be able to read them like a book, or you just know somehow and these are the gifts you're given into having this great connection with this person. Wow, I like this for you. So collective. I do like this. I hope you have a great Easter weekend coming up, and I'm really hoping this resonates for somebody out there. Of course, this is a general reading, and not every reading will be your reading. However, there could be hidden messages within the readings that you will resonate with and that will pertain to your own life. So take what does, leave what doesn't. And good luck to those who are looking for love. Somebody's going to get lucky here when it comes to Easter weekend, going home to mom and dad. Maybe somebody is doing the same in the same community where you will meet up with this person, not even realize that you were meant to. It's just by chance. All right, you guys, take care, stay blessed, and we will see you next time. All right, later.